Pune, India, con las organizaciones de recicladores de Swash. Es la segunda vez que estoy aquí. Veo que efectivamente el grupo, a través de su trabajo organizado y uniendo esfuerzos entre todas las personas, ha mejorado en relación a lo que yo vi hace 3 años.
What does it mean to have an inclusive city for waste pickers and by waste pickers, right? So that's the main purpose. Here we have not technical people only, we have not researchers only, we have waste picker groups talking about themselves.
Collection is done in the vehicle. In the vehicle, one woman is sitting up and one is collecting the bins.
त्या देशात जी लोक आली होती तर त्यांना आपलं काम बघायचं होतं की आपली कचरा वेचक काय काम करतात, घरोघर जाऊन ते कचरा घेतात, ओला सुका कचरा, आणि त्याचं खत कसं तयार करतात ते त्यांना बघायचं होतं.
Africans, we don't know this biogas thing. We don't deal with that. So it is very important we learn about it.
Por causa de conhecimento, sempre buscando mais conhecimento, né? Porque sempre a gente leva alguma coisa daqui.
So then she does the segregation while on the vehicle.
शॉर्टिंग कसे करतात, औषध कुठले कुठले वापरतात ते असे वाचून त्यांनी बघत होते. हे काय काय वापर करतात त्याच्यामध्ये, किती दिवसांनी खत तयार होतं, असं ते लोक विचारत होते.
Pouco é pensar assim, será que nós brasileiros, com toda a tecnologia que temos, estamos tão avançados na questão da reciclagem, talvez sim da reciclagem, mas com relação ao biogás. Então assim, o reciclado não é tão forte aqui na Índia, mas a matéria orgânica sim.
Hello there, what are you inspecting?
The environment for workers or the whole system is not so good.
How can it be made better?
你觉得怎么样会变得好一点？
政府支持。
It needs the government or support.
Então eles estão aproveitando o que eles têm de melhor, que é o material orgânico.
We've been talking about inclusion this whole weekend because we need to frame inclusion, our goal, our objectives, as a way of overcoming these threats.
Então, para nós é importante de ter esse grupo de trabalho estratégico para nós poder discutir estratégias globais de organização e fortalecimento da nossa categoria enquanto catador, não só no Brasil, mas no mundo inteiro.
When we sit in our groups, we look at what is the enabling framework, be it legal, policy, contractual, that facilitates the engagement of waste pickers in inclusion.
It was all about many models of waste pickers integration, how waste pickers in different parts of the world are approaching waste management, and how some have been integrated within waste management, the kind of assistance from different by the municipalities, the industries, as well as the government itself.
How many are still outside? What are the conditions of working for them? Who pays whom, who gets the money? So if we can literally have simple icons for a waste picker to understand, waste picker to recycle, waste picker the organization pays the waste picker who's pushing the hand cart 3,000 rupees per month.
Que no discriminan, que no contaminan y que no compran.
So these are children that are not going to school but are jumping into the trap to get the waste.
Pero
Chinese rules.
In this workshop we have together waste pickers from many places, but also with many levels of education, training, and organizing skills. So for example, here we have people like Alex, Nora, Silvio. We have very strong leaders in Latin America who has been organizing themselves for the past 20 years. We have very strong organizing leaders here in India who also has been helping Waste Pickers get organized for the past 20 years. But then we have new people. We have a lot of African Waste Pickers who for the first time ever they are taking a plane in their lives. So it's a process that needs time from all of us. It needs patience from those who are more organized or more experienced, but it also needs a lot of effort for those who are just starting.
In many parts of the globe, there are different starting points, and probably some of us stop at the starting points and we are not able to move forward. So it's important to listen to those who have already moved on to a higher level and to listen to the successes to inspire us to continue with the work no matter how difficult it is.
When the municipal councillor from Indore comes here to this meeting and he says, I'm convinced I need to work on integration, he needs to be able to have the same kind of advice about how to do inclusive recycling that he can have about how to do efficient collection. The technical side of the solutions needs to be more ready in this community.
Eu sempre tive pensamento mais simples, o mais simplificado possível. Quanto mais tu burocratiza, mais tu teoriza, mais complicado fica. Então, a primeira é fortalecer uma rede de comunicação com quem está organizando o catador. Essa é uma parte que é fundamental, porque não tem como a gente fazer um planejamento se não tiver boas informações.
We have to come under one umbrella as waste pickers. It is very important.
Ostanu na mestu ili će da odletuje na drugi kontinent, tako isto da mi ljudi moramo da se udružimo da prevazićemo sve probleme.
दृष्टिकोन आणखीन थोडासा बदलला पाहिजे लोकांच्या कचरा वेचक नाही म्हणलं पाहिजे की बाबा ही स्वच्छची लोक आहेत आणि आमची महापालिका काय करते ते त्यांना पण कळायला पाहिजे बाबा इथले कचरा वेचकांसाठी काय करतात महापालिका तर एवढं येतं.
We need to create some tools for the waste pickers to report back and to learn actually on the ground when they came back home. So that's the way forward. The way forward in terms of Vigo and in terms of us who were behind the scenes organizing the event. We need to think how this can be meaningful and useful even when the workshop ends.